looking good. They smell lovely.
Ensure that you go towards the outside, facing downwards. Buonasera, and tonight I will be taking you to the heart of Palermo with Cotoletta alla Palermitana, which is Palermo style cutlets. In a dish or an oven dish or anything that is suitable, just put some breadcrumbs. These are dry breadcrumbs. And I will be adding some pecorino. Pecorino is a fairly strong Sicilian cheese. And just give them an initial mix with your hand. You will be able to find pecorino in most major supermarkets, by the way. 1 clove of garlic should be enough for this recipe, but I had a half left in the fridge, so I'm going to be using 1.5. Give it an initial chop with your knife. I've got a nice fresh bunch of parsley which we got from the supermarket today. I'm going to get some out, leave the rest in water, and remove majority of the leaves. You can also leave some of the stems, but you don't want all of them. And a small bunch of chives as well. Get hold of a kitchen knife and start chopping everything together, including the garlic. Pick it up and add it to your mix of breadcrumbs and pecorino. Next I will be grating in the zest from half a lemon. Of course, if you would like it to be more lemony and more zesty, you can add more zest from maybe 1 lemon. And using a spoon or a fork, just mix everything together. And I'll be moving on to the meat preparation next. I've got some thinly sliced steak already, and but I want it to be even thinner. I will be using a meat basher like this one to effectively spread it even thinner. And what I do, I just go on the side and move on towards the outside, just like this. And I do that 2 or 3 times until I'm satisfied that I've reached the right consistency. This will not cook very long in the oven, so the thinner the better. Ensure that you go towards the outside, do not bash it in the middle. This one is too thick, so experiencing a problem, so I'm going to cut it in half with a knife. And now that it's in half, I can continue. So having prepared my meat, I'm going to now brushing one side with some olive oil. Get hold of one of your pieces of steak and the side where you've brushed some oil, put it against your mix of breadcrumbs and pat it with your hands. I have lined up an oven tray with some baking paper, and I will be adding a little olive oil at the bottom. And I will be placing my steak facing downwards the side where the breadcrumbs are. Ensure that your meat is nicely coated.
And squeeze them on your tray.
Yes.
Or maybe you need 2 trays if you're doing a big
Yes, indeed.
batch.
And also try and avoid them overlapping. Now that you have your meat on the tray, it's going to be easier to do the other side. So again, you repeat the process by brushing with some olive oil. And with the help of a spoon, apply your breadcrumbs mix. And push it with your hands and your fingers to ensure that the breadcrumbs are properly stuck to the steak. And before they go in the oven, we will be putting a little bit more olive oil on top. And they will be going in the oven next for 12 to 15 minutes. If you've got a normal oven, that will be 200 degrees, again 12 to 15 minutes, but if it's a fan oven, 190 degrees.
Looking good. They smell lovely.
So in my case, they've been in the oven for 14 minutes, and I'm going to be popping them under the grill because I like my breadcrumbs to get nice and crispy. You can do that, but it's optional, entirely up to you really. Literally 2 or 3 minutes. And out of the grill, they look absolutely delicious and perfect. Lovely golden color on top, and really ready to eat. Best to eat them while they're hot, of course.
Look at those babies. They look good.
We will be eating ours with some vegetables, griddled vegetables, which I did last night, and I left them overnight in the fridge. If you would like to look at the recipe of those, by the way, click the link above, and that will be a short video for you to watch how to do them. And I will be testing a little. Nice and crunchy. Definitely put them under the grill. That will definitely help. I can taste the pecorino, which is quite strong, so I'm going to be putting a little salt. I want to test them first to see how much salt I need. I always like to salt my food at the end if I can, but it needs a little salt, but the pecorino is quite strong. And by the way, if you don't like pecorino or you find it too strong, you can replace that with parmesan. It's perfectly okay as well. It's a little bit sweeter and not as aggressive as pecorino can be. So by all means, feel free to do that. They're delicious, they're lovely, very crunchy, and a lovely and easy meal. Hopefully you will make them, and let me know how you get on if you do. Thank you for watching. Bye bye. Ciao ciao. See you later. Bye.